is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go from NRG Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And our first play of the game is going to net them a single yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffle around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Ready?
He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
On the ready.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Ready. 50, quick, shot, 17. Hut.
Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So it's 2nd and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line.
Here we go. Black 40.
Dropping back to throw. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers force the turnover on the first series of this game. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Johnson again. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Texans are in the nickel, third down.
Oh, ready? White, 118. What's that?
And they'll throw, third and long. The throw left side finds Fryermuth. And he's going to wind up out of bounds on third down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now. They go to punt on fourth down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. That's grabbed at the 10. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Set. Ready. Cut.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And it's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Pass play now. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
Right. 38. Hey, blue. Drill green. Hut.
They'll throw it here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On the double.
2nd and 3 now.
Drill. Ready. Blue. 32. Ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. He gets 6 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Set. Black. 95. Set.
Mixon on the counter. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
50. Green. Set. Hut.
Throwing it on second down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Set.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Get to Johnson to start this drive. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. On the ground again with Johnson. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that run puts him right back in the same old situation for 3rd down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. You could tell, just look at them down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work too.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Oh, boy.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll only need a few inches here on 3rd down.
18.
A give. This is Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
18. Outside. Under.
Here's a handoff for Algier. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Under. 18. That's it.
Johnson up the middle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
3rd and just 2 to go.
That's right. 18. That's right. Look the hot, look the hot. Buggy.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
A 35-yard attempt.
This is no good. A surprising miss as he cracks it off the left upright. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 50, green. Set.
Airing it out to start this drive. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And he has this to the opposing 35.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
43, set.
1st and 10 are on to Mixon. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
At the 22-yard line.
There's no rest to my shut it down. Whatever I got your money up. Believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now.
Got it?
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Throw right side. Dale has it. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready. 10 block.
Taking on here, it's Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. And it's no good. Flirted too far from the right upright. They don't get the PAT. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18, 19 Texans.
To the air, Stroud. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
11.
Stroud finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Steelers trailing in the early going. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
They go counter. It's Johnson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Look the hot.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has it downfield working the left. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Just excellent effort on that catch. In a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Oh, ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Out, what's up? 18. What's up?
Algier has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Swap. Hey.
Putting a receiver in motion. They'll run with Johnson. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd and goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal? The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front. But it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Boswell able to knock it through. And it's back to a 1-score game now. The deficit is 6.
Hey, we've all learned enough to look at the numbers through the years and know how important points are going into halftime and coming out of halftime. They accomplished the first task. Now they get a chance to begin the second half of the ball as well.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Incomplete.
Comes up empty on that one. And now they face 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. 18. What's up? Look the hot, look the hot.
Here's Stroud now. Into traffic, complete. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. In there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
And this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
All right. 18. What's up? Hey, uno more. Why Tony?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This one's caught. And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that 1st down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here we go. 18. What's up? Hey, uno.
Stroud now on 3rd. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. The distance, but headed well left. No good. And they fail to cut the lead in half. It stays at 6.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Oh, that one didn't have any of it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Set, cut.
Working now from the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Ready. Black, 95. Cut.
Running left is Mixon. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. That is stopped by Alex Highsmith.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Go pink. Red, 38. Field, black. Ready?
Keeping it with Mixon. He sure was fighting, Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders. They've taken down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Ready, ready. Black 40. White. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into the hands of Dell. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Blue 32.
Back to throw now. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he'll go down here at the 16.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
Let's go. Ready.
A give to Mixon up the middle. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Down. Hut.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He rolls to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
You know, you don't have to be an elite scrambler or the fastest in a 40 time to make a play like that. All you need is awareness. See where the marker is and know when it's time to go get it yourself.
On the ready.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Drill green. Hey, red. Yellow. 22. Ready.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set.
This time it's a passing play. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Dante Kent. And the Steelers take possession in the shadow of their own end zone. They're at the 4-yard line. Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
All right. 118. That's it. South.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. They pick up 20 yards there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
All right. 18. What's that? 11.
From the gun, Stroud. He'll find Johnson out of the backfield. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
Stroud completes it quick. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's that? 19 Texans. Hey, no more. Buggy.
Again, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him.
Ready, break.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Wanting to start the drive and mix it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. 45. White. Blue striker. Hut.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
5 DBs out there for the Steelers. 3rd down.
Ready. Black. 95. Go red. Fury. Yellow. Set. Hut.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a 1st down.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 red. Set.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
White. Here we go. Blue.
Now we're on the draw with Mixon. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, well, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards followed.
Another big rip for him. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go. 33, yellow. Here we go, set. 10 black. Ready.
Nixon finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
So now the Texans decide not to pull the offense. They're not kicking. They're going for 2.
Cut.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th.
We say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups, and that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call, throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
18. White Tony. Hey, uno. 19 Texans. Bumpy.
Back to throw, Stroud. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Oh, hey. Hey, uno more. 18.
Throwing is Stroud. That one's incomplete over the middle.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle, but the absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
11. 18. What's that? Hey, south. Speed left. White Tony.
Now to throw. And that one's incomplete for now. It brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, uno. Here we go.
Here's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Here's Stroud again. Trying to push deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Or, hey, uno more. Hey, 11. Hey, south.
Here he is to throw. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He brings it in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
That's another Steelers.
Attack.
A gain of 14. First down, Pittsburgh.
Stroud throwing here on first. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. The Steelers say they have it, and indeed they do. Steeler football. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Ready.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers side of the field. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set, ready. Red, set.
On the ground again with Mixon. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Ready. Red, yellow, 50, green.
Mixon on the toss. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. The Texans set to punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tony, let the hot, let the hot.
Setting up to pass. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
At the 37-yard line.
And he's going to spike it here. 13 seconds left. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Now, what's right? 18, what's right?
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jalen Reed with the INT. And he's out clear. 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So with barely any time left, they need everything to break their way. And the Texans get on this kick, and that should do it for this game. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock.
Ready?
They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win. So it's a win for the Texans. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off in training camp. It does instill some confidence. He did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.